Well, here I am back in the saddle. Frank Zoo, you got a little bit of competition here. My name's Ken. I used to produce videos for YouTube, and then I was approached by an ET, and I was threatened that I was going to go back into the SSP. Ain't going to happen. So I took that as my cue, and I went off into the sunset, left the videos that I'd already produced there. Some of you may have seen them. My apologies to the subscribers I've had. Years ago, I only had 8 people. Now it's 22. It's like I'm freaking world famous. So I'm coming back. You know, I've got some tall tales to tell. My anniversary is September 5th this year. It's 2024. Had my crank up back in September 5th of 2017, and boy, I'll tell you, it's been rough riding. It has not been fun. Um, anyway, come lately, September of last year, I got attacked. I got attacked by either something from the other side or some agency or something, and man, I thought I was going to die. It was not COVID. So here I am. Uh, for some of you who are familiar with my channel, you'll notice I removed everything. Well, yeah, I, uh, I got spooked because what I did was tried to pull a little Charlie Goldsmith on a buddy of mine, and I put him in the hospital. If you're familiar with Charlie Goldsmith, he's that guy that can, spread a little cheer by uh, fixing people up with their ailments. Yeah, my stuff is really strong now, and I don't know, man. I'm not looking forward to the time when Jay Cross is over and he's going to give us another shot of that stuff. Oh, man. In any case, I kind of screwed up today. I'm here in the woods. I'm visiting my friend Betsy. She's 80 years old. She's backwoods. She lives over there in a 10 by 10 with some chickens. And not in her house, but that's what she uses to get her protein eggs. We got a flock of turkeys over there, and she used to live in this thing right here. I got to laugh at myself because I grew up in San Francisco Bay Area, and we're all cultured and sophisticated and stuff like that. Here I am in Northern Idaho. I'm on the west side of Priest Lake, and it's the Saturday, I guess, before Labor Day. People are coming up here in droves with their boats and not sleds, but their quads, and they're just going crazy. What I want to do, however, is produce a string of videos. Nice videos, okay? I've got a lot to share in the interim. Well, Jay's DNA ICUC was gestating inside of me, so to speak. I've learned a lot. Jeez. So the deal is this. I don't have internet access except for 5 hours on a Saturday. That's what happens when you live in the mountains. And so I've got to really be focused and prepared for the videos that I want to put out. I screwed up today. I didn't bring my notes. So this will just be a brief intro, and then I'll get back to you. And I'm going to try and produce as many as I can. And I got to get back to Frank Zoo. I haven't talked to him in years. He's a good guy, okay? I tip my hat to him. He's got the fortitude to keep going, keep plugging away, making them their videos. And I respect him. But anyway, the things I have to share, I don't know. This stuff is so strong, and I'm not the cat's meow, but this stuff is so strong, and I need a second opinion on whether I should pull back or move forward and teach you guys what I know. Now, my videos in the beginning are going to be good for the Dumbledores and the Dumbledorettes, not the Muggles. Because this stuff, I don't think anybody who hasn't been cranked up before can feel what it is I'm going through. It's basically kinetic energy, man. I can see this stuff. Jay has talked about this in a couple of the videos. And Bershu, oh boy. She was the one who introduced me to the idea of being able to see your metaphysical energy. And as a matter of fact, she's had the most profound influence on my life from the very beginning. I've seen her videos before I saw Jay's. And one in particular she made was over searching the internet. Now, for some reason, she's not on the internet. She's not on YouTube anymore. I don't know why, but that was so incredible. Anyway, in that video, she she made the argument that none of us, once we're cranked up like her, should be looking at the internet and getting our cues on what it is we should be learning. Rather, feel it in ourselves, trust in ourselves. And that's what I've done ever since. Yeah, over the years I've listened to Jay's videos. I've downloaded them all basically, and I've listened to Aya Monique Pena's videos, Frank Zoo's, of course. Who else is out there? The Alaskan Trio, got them down. Pasotto Desperado or something. My apologies, I can't remember the name completely. And then I was listening to stuff like Penny Bradley. She was in the Nachwaffen pilot. No, she was a Nachwaffen pilot, but she's got her own channel there on YouTube. Who else? Ilona from the Awakening Cosmic Reality Show. And of course, James Rink. Oh, here's another guy, Will Nutter, aka Johann Fritz. I listen to all this stuff, I download it, but still, I really had to resort back to what's going on inside of me. None of the stuff that they're talking about just felt like me. So what I've done was prove, in effect, that Bershu was right. You can do this all yourself. You don't need to go to a counselor. Sorry. And Jay, of course, I verified that once he cranks up the world, when he crosses over, he's just, people will be left over here, Hold on. Ooh, I want that quad. Woo, extended. Anyway, I've showed Jay that he shouldn't worry about the people being cranked up in this world once he leaves, because people will do it on their own. They don't need videos, even if they're Jay's, because they'll have their own culture to rely on, the history, their own sages and their shamanic counselors or whatever you call them, and they'll get by. And all of us put together, we're going to be creating that celestial metaphysical blanket or mural of energy that we're supposedly we're going to be able to tap into once we cross over. So things will go okay. I'm just sad, Jay's, he's leaving us, and he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's been a gentleman all the while. But okay, so I don't know. I probably shouldn't make this video too long, because my other videos were like an hour long, and people just get turned off about that. Well, I got some stuff to say, and I'll try to keep these videos short. But I'd recommend listening to them, because I'm going to make a statement here, and it's going to sound maybe a little way overboard, but the next step in metaphysicality for you folks who've been cranked up, DNA and everything, it's using your kinetic energy to move forward with it even further. I mean, when I do remote viewing, I go into Mount Hood and I'm there. I'm looking around, I can feel everything and see everything and smell everything and taste everything. And I got to explain that. I understand, by the way, the metaphysical science behind what it is I'm doing that'll be extremely helpful for you guys to hear, because once you know it, then you're going to proceed forward astronomically in your ability. And again, I'm not the cat's meow. I'm 72 years old, and you guys know that Jay has said that for older folks, when he cranks them up, you know, their brain isn't going to grow as much compared to the younger folks. You younger folks, I guarantee it, you're twice, three times more metaphysically inclined than I am. I'm not jealous. It's fine. But I've just focused on this one ability, and it's phenomenal. It's just phenomenal. So unfortunately, like I said, I don't have those notes to refer to, and I could just outline what I can do exactly with this ability. And I hope you guys like it. So I guess I'll come back and do other videos. I'm going to be at the lake, and probably I should show you where it is that we live up here, what we do. I got my pet bear running around here somewhere. Cougars, turkeys, I mean, you can't beat it. I don't hunt. I don't hunt. So, um, uh, anyway, I don't know what to say, I guess, in ending. Maybe something like, like Spielberg's E.T. extraterrestrial would say, be good. How's that for an impersonation? Anyway, I'll be back, and I'll show you around the lake too at the same time. Kind of like a Frank Zoo thing where he goes and he buys rocks, and that guy's incredible. He goes around the world and meets people and everything. Anyway, I'm just jibber jabbering here. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off. What do I do here? Stop recording like this.